So joining us now to talk about these is Zach Moore. He's the public information officer with the Marion County Sheriff's Office. And Zach, we really appreciate you joining us here on Fox 35 News Plus this morning.
Thanks for having me, Garrett.
All right, so let's start here, Zach. Since this is kind of the story we've just gotten some details on this morning, what can you tell us about the arrest of this high school teacher after a student at Lake Weir filed a report yesterday morning?
Yeah, so yesterday, our school resource officer who was working Lake Weir High School yesterday, he responded to a report of a victim who said that Fred Anderson had placed his hand around her neck and made some inappropriate comments. Through their investigation, he was able to determine, and Anderson admitted that he did place his hand around the victim's neck. So again, he was arrested for simple battery. It's an unwanted touch, and he didn't admit to the inappropriate comments. He said he couldn't remember what was said, but still, the simple battery occurred, and he was arrested.
And why is this something that is so serious? Something that I know the Marion County Sheriff's Office takes very seriously.
Yeah, so it's very serious because it's a teacher who's in position of authority and should be trust and respect over students and over children. And it's our most precious resource here in the county. And for someone to take advantage of that and to threaten this, juvenile safety is just unacceptable. So we're glad he's behind bars.
Yes, Zach, you referred to the kind of the statement that he made, that Anderson made, and I do have this quote that I'll pull up from the arrest affidavit saying that Mr. Anderson, grabbed her throat jokingly and playfully. I do not remember the context of what was said at the time. Goes on to say if any appropriate language or conversation was being held, I normally ask students to stop or refrain, especially while in front of me or another teacher. So Zach, again, can you just talk to us about the charge now that Mr. Anderson is facing?
Right. So at this point, he is charged with simple battery. That's an unwanted touch. So that's him placing his hand around the student's throat. As far as the inappropriate nature, it's highly inappropriate. But thankfully, it didn't go any further. There was no sexual battery or other kind of illicit contact. It was just hand around the throat, which again is very serious, and that's why he was charged and arrested.
And a good thing that it sounds like this student did everything that they should have done in this situation.
Absolutely. We're very glad that she came forward because it could have led into something more. We're glad that it stopped here, and certainly glad that she wasn't harmed any further, and that he can be held accountable for this action and hopefully prevent him from doing anything like this in the future.